Hello and welcome to WildBrickStudios. I'm Jay Wild, and today I'm reviewing the new LEGO Star Wars Razor Crest. LEGO did not give us this set for free. Me and my brothers pitched in and bought this set for ourselves for $120. And since we ordered it on May 4th, we also got this free LEGO Star Wars Death Star 2 promo set. So I'll be doing a review on that, so stay tuned for this set. So this set's number is 75292, comes in 1,023 pieces, is recommended for ages 10 and up, and retail for $120. With this set we get 5 minifigures. We get the Child, we get the Mandalorian, Grief Karga, IG-11, and a Scout Trooper. And I also like the Mandalorian logo right there. And I also like on the right corner we have the Mandalorian right there looking down. I like that. It used to be Darth Vader, but now they switched it with the Mandalorian, and I quite like that since it's the Razor Crest set. I also like the white box border on the edge right here, and on the bottom right here we have Disney right there. And then here I like the background of the set. We have some space going on back there, and then we have a planet there. And I also like the set flying in, and we can see Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian right there in the cockpit, if you can see kind of right there. And I like the action of the set. We have some explosions, some gunfire, and the Razor Crest shooting a flick missile, and a front cannon right there. If we look on the back of the box, we can see the features of the set. We have the features up here and down here. We have the set on the main planet that the Mandalorian always goes to right here. Opened up on the sides right here, IG-11, Scout Trooper, the Mandalorian. And on the top here we have the Mandalorian right here, actual size picture right there. And if you're interested in watching the speed build of this set, I won't be showing it in this video, but if you're interested in watching the speed build, you can go to the tag in the right corner, click that tag right there and go to that video, or you can go down to the link below, or you can wait to the end of the video and click that end video and watch the speed build. And now let's get into the review of the Razor Crest. Here we have Baby Yoda, or the Child, and finally I've been waiting a long time to see this minifigure in person. It's pretty cool. It's a really small character, a rubber head and rubber arms, and the head is a nice prints on the eye pieces right there. If we turn it around, no prints on the back right here, but on the torso, his like little sack here, we can see some prints right there. And if we take off the head, we can look and see how tiny his neck is. It's just super tiny. It's like a baby neck. And we can see the hole right there in his rubber head. And we can just put it on just like that. 2 pieces. And his ears do move a little. His ears are actually pretty cool, like his long ears, just like that. And this minifigure is pretty cool. Probably one of the main characters that people have been waiting for on LEGO. And the cheapest way to get this character is by buying the buildable Yoda, but this is the other way to get the Yoda character, the Baby Yoda, the Child. So this is pretty cool. And on the bottom here we have like a one stud thing where you can like grab onto something, like stick himself to a stud or something, or to the hand of a minifigure. So that's pretty cool. Next up we have the Mandalorian. I was expecting the Mandalorian to come in full Beskar steel armor on the front here, but I guess LEGO didn't know that he would have Beskar armor, so we can excuse them for that small detail that they missed. So this is basically the same detail, mold, design, prints, except for one small thing I'll show you later. But this is basically the same thing as the ATST Mandalorian. So we have the basic prints on the front here, the torso, the legs, the guards on the legs. We have a gray cape right here, and on the back of the cape, if we lift the cape up, we can see the back prints right here, right there, gray legs, and we have his sniper pistol. Looks kind of weird, I think. Just like the ATST one, they could have made like a better pistol, or sniper I mean, but this is the best they could do. We have his helmet right here, his silver helmet, or Mandalorian Beskar steel helmet, and if we take his head off we can see his black head right here. And this is like the same thing as the ATST Mandalorian. They did not reveal his face, but I guess LEGO didn't know that they would show his face either, just like the Beskar steel, so we can excuse them for that small detail too. But now LEGO should know that the Mandalorian should have his Beskar steel armor and a normal face. And the small detail between the Mandalorian from the Razor Crest and the Mandalorian from the ATST set is very small. I'll show you the detail. So if we put them together, we can do kind of a small comparison here. If we zoom in a little, just like that, and we look at the belt, we can see there's a small little red dot right there. See that red dot? Okay. Now if we look at this one on the right, This is the older one from the ATST set. We can see that dot is more centered in the middle with 2 silver rings around it. And this one on the left here is a bit off-centered and is further to the right. That is I think it's a misprint, but that is just a slight just a slight print I realized when I looked at the minifigures. That's just the smallest thing I could find. That's the only thing I could find. Other than that, they look basically the same, but that's just the smallest thing I could find out of the 2 minifigures. Next up, we have Greef Karga. This character was the character that sent the Mandalorian on his missions, and I did a pretty good job of depicting him in the set. Here on his face, we have his like a smiley face with his mustache right there, and on the back of his head, if we take his hair off, we can see his like kind of like angry face right there. And then we can put his hair back on, just like that. And on the front here, we have his torso prints. He has like a belt on his chest right there to hold his like cape. He has like a half cape or something right there. I like the prints on the front right there. And on the back here, we have the back print of the cape. Not really much. I also like the color of the arms. It's a unique color. And then we have the red leg prints. No prints on there, just the red coloring right there. And he also comes with 2 pistols because his main weapons are pistols. So that we get 2 pistols with him. And this is the only minifigure that has 2 faces, a happy face and a angry face. Next, we have IG-11, probably one of the second most wanted characters from the Mandalorian Razor Crest, because Baby Yoda I think was the most wanted character, and this is my second most wanted character because I already got the Mandalorian in the ATST set. So we have IG-11 right here. He has like basically the same body as a battle droid, except it's gray. And his face, we have his IG-11 prints on his head right there, his eyeballs right there. We have the neck piece that can move like that. And then we have his back part. He gets a long gun on the back that he can attach right there, and he comes with a blaster right there. So this is a pretty cool bounty hunter droid, and you get 2 weapons with him, and he can like move his arms around and stuff, and you get 2 extra arms just in case you break an arm or something. So it's pretty cool that you can collect this minifigure in the Razor Crest. And last but not least, we have the Scout Trooper, and this Scout Trooper actually quite shocked me to see how detailed he was. I mean, I never had a Scout Trooper like this one. I've seen them before. I think this is the same one from the Ewok action battle set, but this one is quite detailed, and I like the visor and the helmet right there. The prints, I like the body prints right there, how they match with the bottom legs right there. We have tons of prints going on right there on the front right there. Black arms and hands. On the back here, we have the back prints of the Scout Trooper, and also the back prints on the helmet. Quite nice. And if we take the helmet off, we can see he has a normal kind of like serious clone, or sorry, not clone, but stormtrooper face, Scout Trooper face. And here in the helmet, we have the black inside. It's quite cool, actually, quite detailed in there. It's like a black and white molding right there, and we can just put it on just like that. And he comes with a small pistol right there. So we get 5 minifigures with this set. IG-11 and Greef Karga are exclusive minifigures only from this set. The Mandalorian you can get in the ATST, and Baby Yoda can be found in the buildable Lego Baby Yoda set. And the Scout Trooper I think can be found in the Ewok Action Battle set. So we get a pretty cool characters. We get 4 good guys, and we get 1 Imperial bad guy right there. And now let's go on to the Razor Crest. Here is the final Razor Crest. I've been waiting a long time to see this built in person. I've seen it online, pictures on Lego.com. I expected this set to be just about this size. I would not have been surprised if it was a bit bigger, but this was the exact size. Some people tell me they think it would be a bit smaller. Some think it would be really small, but I think this is the right size of the ship. So this was a kind of a medium build for. It was like it's 10 and up, so that's the right age limit. But I felt like I had some difficulties because sometimes I made some mistakes, and I had to. It was just because I made mistakes. That's why I was a bit hard. I had to use the tool to like undo stuff and put them back together. So that was the only thing I had some problems with. And the build's quite easy, except for like the mistakes I made. You can fix them. And now we can get into the detail and review. So on the front here we have a round hull right here. I like the smooth pieces on the sides right here, on this side right here, and then we have the plating on the front right here, some studs, and on the sides we have the guns. We have 2 guns, and they look quite nice. I like them. Nice round cylinders. And on the sides here we have some stickers. We have quite a few stickers on the set actually, and they look quite nice. Kind of hard to put on kind of annoying to put on, but they're quite nice. I also like the coloring of the tan. We also have this wall part right here is quite big actually. I thought there would be a sticker on that, but there actually is not a sticker on that. Then on the back here we have the back door, or like the cargo door that can open and close. On this side we have basically the same things except on the opposite side, and we come along to the gun right here. On the top we have the cockpit, which I'll go into later. We have some more stickers on the sides right here. And we have tons of like texture stuff going on right here. We have some kind of like tan pieces right here, gray. I like these nice tile pieces right here, these triangle tile pieces right here. I like how it slopes off on the end right here. We have an escape pod right there, which I'll go into last. We have some grill pieces right here that can move up a little. And on the back here we have the tail. It looks kind of thin actually. I wish they would have beefed it up a little, but that's the tail. And then the engines right here, we have 7 of these pieces and then 1 piece on the bottom right here, and they can kind of move a little. The bottom one falls off a little too easily, I think, but it's attached on a hook piece right there onto a cylinder, so that's how that one works. And then here on the side we have stickers going around the engines. They're quite big stickers actually, and the engine has a lot of pieces in it. On the back here we have a gray barrel piece, it's quite nice, and the orange, I like the orange coloring, like the flames coming out back there. And then we have the smooth pieces. I like the smooth pieces right there on the sides right here, on the sides right here, and you can open it just like this, and that's the inside of the engine right there, and you can just close it just like that. So it's pretty nice, a lot of smooth pieces. They did a good job with like integrating smoothness and like that brick feel on the sides right here. And for the cockpit, we have printed on pieces. I like that they're printed instead of stickers, because the stickers would have been hard to put on here. And then we have a gray piece in the back right here. So now we can go on to the inside of the ship. And on the bottom of the ship we can see we have some landing gear that can move up and down. These are like big skis, and I like the landing gear. It's perfect, just like that. And here we have some hinges on the bottom right here that you can move down, and here we have a compartment. This is quite ingenious. They did quite a lot of cool things with the build. You can store your flick missiles in here, and you can take them out just like that, close the door, and you can put them into the ship. So I'll demonstrate. You just put them into the flick missile shooters that are right here. You push it, and you can put this one right here. They're quite hidden, so it's quite nice that you can get the flick missile experience without having it being in the way. And then what you do is you push down these pieces right here, because this is like the flick missile thing. You can lift it up and see the flick missiles right there, the spring shooters. And what you do is you just push it like that, and it shoots. Quite nice, quite cool. You just push it down like that, and you can just shoot it just like that. So that's quite a cool concept they did. And if you want to store the missiles, you just put this down like this, and you can just put your missiles in there. So it's quite nice actually. That's quite a good way to store your missiles. And then you can just close it just like that, and that's how that works. It's pretty nice. On the bottom here we have another door that can open and close, like a walkway into the ship. And then here we have some more things that can come down just like that, and the back cargo door can open, and so can this side right here. It reminds me kind of Jabba the Hutt sail barge, where you can open all the sides. And then here on this side you can open this door on the side here, so you have 2 small doors. And there you see the interior of the ship. It looks quite spacious in there. You can move minifigures in there. It's kind of tight because my fingers are kind of big, but I guess for kids it's smaller, so it will work with them. You can put the Mandalorian in the ship just like that, and you can fit some more minifigures in there. Just close it up. It's quite cool actually. And here on the sides here we have carbon freezing chamber blocks. One fell out, and here you can just put them in the slots right here, but you can just take it out just like that. And here we have 2 stickers right here. This is like the old-fashioned way of getting the carbon freezing chamber pieces, and this is how they did it this time, because I guess they didn't want to like make the 3D prints. So here we have 2 stickers. We have 2 brick pieces right here, and we have 2 stickers that the Mandalorian kind of like froze. We have a guy here, his head frozen in there, and his body sticking out. This guy has some hair here, and his body's sticking out. So that's kind of cool that they put these carbon freezing chamber pieces in the set. And what you can do is just like put it right here, slide it in just like that, slide this one in just like this, and close the door, and they'll stay in. It's quite nice, pretty cool. Also, this piece kind of falls out a little. I don't know why. The clips aren't that strong, but that's one complaint. I just wish they would have been stronger, so that's how it works, just like that. I wish they would have put a weapons rack, because in the TV show he has a weapons rack that he always goes to, and I wish they would have put that somewhere, because it looks kind of empty. You could fit a lot of minifigures in here, but I wish they would have put some more interesting stuff, like a weapons rack, but at least they put the carbon freezing chamber in there. So you can just close the doors just like that. And the back cargo door, you can see what it looks like, and then you can just close it just like that. So pretty nice. And on the side here, the last bit, I have to show you about the doors on the sides here. And if you pull this down there, you can see a bed. This is where the Mandalorian can sleep, so it's quite nice. It wasn't in the TV show, but it's nice that they put it here. We have some stickers on back there, like those cylinder pieces, and we have like a white control board right there. Pretty cool. And if we take the Mandalorian, we can take his gun out of his hand, and we can sit him down onto those jumper plates right there. So there you have it. The Mandalorian can sit in his bed or lay down in his bed, and it's quite nice, quite convenient, and it's accurate because the bed is right here, and you can also, like, he can walk into the main hall of the ship just like that right there. It's pretty cool, and a nice way that they fill up this space right here by putting this thing right here, and you can just close it just like that, and he fits in quite nicely, just like that. Now we can go on to the front of the ship. We have the cockpit. So we have a little hook here, thing that you can grab and pull the top of the plastic off. And there we have some hooks right there, and that's how it connects with this piece onto that piece. It's kind of weird and cool that it actually attaches just like that. You can just pull it up just like that. And here on the inside we have 2 red seats. So we have 2 seats right there for 2 passengers. And we have the front control panels right there. And then to fit the Mandalorian in, you can lift this back part up right here. It's quite nice. And we have the hinges are right there. And you can take his sniper rifle, put it right here, snap it into place, close this, put the Mandalorian in his seat, sit him down, and that's how you can fit him into his chair, just like that. And you can also take Baby Yoda and put him on the Mandalorian's hand, just like this. So I'll take him out. His seat got stuck, but I can take Baby Yoda out, put the Baby Yoda on the Mandalorian's hand just like that, and I can just sit him in his seat just like that. So pretty cool. The Baby Yoda can sit there, and you can have the Mandalorian there, and you can put the cockpit into place just like that, and it's quite spacious actually. You can see the Mandalorian from the sides right here. Pretty cool. And you can see it from the top. It's pretty nice. I like the cockpit. It's one of my favorite cockpits. I like the Millennium Falcon cockpit, and I also like this cockpit right here. So that's pretty cool. And the last part of the ship we have is the escape pod. So how this works is this, it wasn't in the TV show, so I don't know why they put it here, but I guess it's a use of the space on top. So what you can do is just lift this thing up right like that, and it's like supposed to shoot out and escape. And here we have 2 engine pieces right here. I'm guessing that's what those are for. And you can also look inside the ship right there. We can see like the holes right there. And this whole thing's attached to this one plate right here. And what you can do is you take it and you can open it just like this. And inside you can place a character. So for now I'll just place Grief Karga in. I can take him, put him on the jumper plates right there, put his feet in, attach him, and there he is. And then I can also put this thing on top, and there you can see his face. And that's how it is. And it just like, it's an escape pod, and it just shoots out. So it's pretty nice that it can stay on top, and it's easy to take out. You just grab it and just pull it out. So it's pretty nice. Pretty another ingenious design there. The escape pod right there. I looked on the box and I did not know what this was. I'm like, what is this thing? I don't remember this thing in the TV show. But I guess this is just a thing that Lego added in. Or maybe in later in season 2 there will be an escape pod in the Mandalorian ship. Who knows? Because the Han Solo had a escape pod. What if the Razor Crest had an escape pod in the TV show? That would be actually kind of cool to see that. So for 1,000 pieces, this is what I expect. The inside looks quite hollow, but the rest of the pieces are actually built in the front of the cockpit. The engines take quite a few pieces. The front and like the top thick part right here they take quite a bit of pieces. And you may be wondering, how can it fit 1,000 pieces? Well, it can. It's all compact. It's tight. It's tight together. And with this said, we get awesome minifigures. and I would definitely recommend this set if you are a Mandalorian's fan, and if you like Legos, this is a must-have set to get. That's why I really wanted this set. I got it on September 3rd. I pre-ordered it, so I waited quite a long time. Me and my brothers waited quite a long time to get this set, and it's finally here. So this is a must-have set if you are a Mandalorian's fan and you like Legos. You can get the ATST set, but you definitely should get this set for $120. And if you're interested in getting it, you can go down to the link in the Amazon link below. Click that link and purchase this set on Amazon for $120. And by clicking that link, you'll also help support the channel. This is definitely a Christmas set to buy. Definitely a Christmas set or a birthday set, but I would more likely go for Christmas. And Lego pumped this set out a year after The Mandalorian Season 1 came out. So they definitely a good thing they got this set out before Season 2 starts. Season 2 starts in October, and right now it's the beginning of September, so it's nice that fans can have this set before Season 2 starts. So this is definitely a set to buy. Christmas gift, my favorite set. This is like my favorite set right now. I used to like the Death Star and the Millennium Falcon, but now the Razor Crest is my favorite set because I'm a Mandalorian's fan, and it's great that in this set you can get those exclusive characters, and it's a pretty sweet set. So if you enjoyed this review, please give this video a like, subscribe. Please subscribe. My goal is to hit 100 subscribers. If you're interested in buying a set, go down to the link below, click the Amazon link, purchase this set for Christmas or something, and I will see you next time.